Hey everyone, how's it going? It's that time again, time for March of the Mammoths announcement videos. March of the Mammoths is an event that was first conceived of by Jason from Old Blues Chapter and Verse, and he invited Alex from Big Al Books, as well as myself, to be co-hosts of the event. And the event it takes place in, as you might guess, based on the name of it, the month of March. And the event is devoted to the reading of what we like to call mammoths. And mammoths are just books that are 800 pages or longer. That's the only criterion. They can be any kind of book. They can be fiction, nonfiction, poetry. It can be an encyclopedia. It can be anything, just as long as it's 800 pages or longer. And if you make an attempt to read a mammoth in the month of March, then that counts as participating in March of the Mammoths. You don't even really need to finish the book. If it takes you longer than the month of March to get through, that's fine. If you bail, that's fine. At least it's fine with me. You just need to make the attempt to read an 800 plus page book in the month of March, and that's really the only thing you have to do to participate. The idea behind the event is similar to that of Tome Topple, which is an old booktube event which was devoted to the reading of 500 plus page books. And this event was created under the kind of observation that while 500 plus page books are definitely long, are definitely chunksters, are definitely, a lot to get through, an 800 plus page book is kind of an extra pinnacle to get through for most readers who aren't Steve Donahue. It's just an extra challenge above and beyond a 500 plus page book. And that's kind of the idea of the event. Not to step on anyone's toes, of course, but just to encourage people to pick some of those really intimidating, often long books down off the shelf and actually get them read, or at least attempt to get them read. And so that's the idea of the book, just to have a little, the idea of the event is just to have a little fun trying to get through these monumental works. And it's tradition, at least for myself, to announce kind of what I'm going to be tackling myself in March of the Mammoths. And I actually have two books, one of which will be my priority, and another of which will be kind of what I'm calling my side hustle, one that I'll see how much I can get through of, chip away at a little bit. It will probably take me longer than the month of March, but I will be sort of poking into it in the month. And so the first of the two books, the one that will be my priority, is Life and Fate by Vasily Grossman. This is Vasily Grossman's epic novel about the Soviet experience during the Second World War. And so it is obviously quite big for March of the Mammoths and probably kind of bleak, but that's my jam, kind of. So I'm kind of excited to read it. And I'm also planning for this book to post 3 videos about it. The novel is divided into 3 parts, and so I'm going to post a video about each part. So look out for those if you have any interest in Life and Fate, but I'll be tackling this bad boy during the month. And then my side hustle book is a book that kind of is related to Life and Fate, because Life and Fate has been referred to, so I've been told, as the War and Peace of the 20th century. And so you're probably seeing where I'm going with this. The other book that will be my side hustle will be the actual War and Peace. Like many readers, it's a book I wanted to tackle for a long time. But I also personally really love Tolstoy. And I've come to think that I will really love the story of War and Peace. So I may very well not finish War and Peace in March. In fact, I'm almost certain that I won't. But I will be poking into it, seeing how far I get, chipping away at it. We'll see how it goes. But I will definitely be reading Life and Fate and posting 3 videos about it. So these are my 2 mammoths for March of the Mammoths. If you want to participate in March of the Mammoths, then I'd love to hear what you're considering reading, or maybe what you've already decided to read for it. Let me know in the comments what you're hoping to read. Also, if you are a booktuber and you want to make videos related to March of the Mammoths, then I and my co-host would encourage you to use the hashtag MarchingMammoths2022, which I will use for this video as well. So please use that hashtag for your videos so that we can find them easily. But yeah, anyway, that's all I have in terms of my announcement. I hope you'll participate, but I will leave it at that and talk to you all later.